In this video, we will practice about logarithms. In the last video, we learned about, let's say we have 2 to the 4th power. That is simply 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, right? And the answer is 16. In the logarithm form, we write like this: log base. What is the base? The number that is being multiplied repeatedly. That is 2. Of what is the answer? The answer we got is 16. And how many times you multiplied it? The power, which is 4. Okay, so same thing, log base 2 of 8 will be 3, because 2 to the 3rd power is 8. These two statements are exactly the same. Okay, so how about let's say we have log base 2 of 8 is equal to 3. We already did this over here. But how about log base 8, okay, of 2 is the answer. What do you think is the answer for this one? Okay, well, when the side switches, when there is a smaller number over here and a big number over here, the answer is still the same, which is 3, but it will be written as a fraction form, 1 over 3. Okay, let's take a few examples for this. We have log base 3 of 27 is 3, right? 3 to the 3rd power is 27. 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. However, when we have log base 27 of 3, then the answer becomes 1 over 3. The same thing becomes into fraction because we switched the places. Similarly, log base 4 of 16 is 2, but log base 16 of 4 will be 1 over 2. Okay, so let's try a few examples. We have log base 25 of 5 is equal to, what do you think is the answer? First, make sure what is 5th to what power, and we get 25. Well, 5th to the 2nd power is 25. So we will write 2, but we have different situation over here where there is a bigger number over here and 5 is a smaller. So we write as 1 over 2. Similarly, log base 36 of 6 will be 1 over 2 as well. Okay, so how about when we have, let's say we learned this before, log base 2 of 8 is 3, but what about log base 2 of 1 over 8 is the answer? What do you think is the answer? Again, the number will be still the same, but when we have a fraction already in the place and 8 is still bigger than 2, so that is fine, we don't need to place it into fraction. But this thing is itself a fraction, then we get a negative sign, negative 3. So when we have, let's say, log base 3 of 1 over 9, we know 3 to the 2nd power is 9, but this thing is in fraction, so the answer will be, this power is what, 2, but because of its fraction we will have negative 2. But why is the answer like this? Well, just imagine 3 to the negative 2 power, and I'm saying the answer will be 1 over 9, and this is yes. Why? Because when 3 has a negative 2 power, if we learned in the exponents, we remember that it becomes 1 over 3 squared. Because it's a negative sign, it comes to the denominator and the power becomes positive. So what do you think? 3 times 3 is 9. So that is why this is the answer. Anytime you see a fraction, the answer will be negative. But how about this one? Log base 8 of 1 over 2 is the answer. When this is a smaller number, I told you the answer will be in fraction. Of course, 1 over 3, if you remember that. But This is also a fraction, so what to do then? Then this will be a negative sign. Okay, when the number is smaller and this is bigger, then the answer will be in fraction, but this thing is in fraction itself, then it will be negative. So let's take this example. We have log base 10 of 100. So this is bigger, so that is fine. 10 to the 2 power is 100. But when we have log of 100, log base 100 of 10, we switched the places, so the answer will be in fraction because this is a bigger number. So we have 1 over 2. But when we have log base 100 of 1 over 10, it's the same one, now it's in fraction, so the answer will be still the same, 1 over 2, but because it's in fraction, it will be a negative. So now you can see the pattern. Basically, when this number is bigger and this is smaller, it will be a fraction. But if this is a fraction itself, we will place a negative sign. Okay, so make sure to practice enough, and I will see you in the tomorrow's video. Goodbye, and don't forget to subscribe.